New trade data shows North Korea has recently transported containers to Russia, likely carrying more than 1 million artillery shells for Russia to use in its war against Ukraine. Our Bae Eun-ji leads us this morning.
From August to January, more than 74,000 metric tons of material labeled as explosives were distributed from 2 ports in Russia's Far East to 16 sites mainly along the country's western borders near Ukraine, an amount equal to about 1.6 million artillery shells. Citing a new analysis of trade data obtained by C4ADS, a nonprofit organization based in Washington, D.C., the Washington Post reported that although the data does not include the origin of the shipments, there is evidence of Russian ship movements between North Korea and Russia during the same period. According to the C4ADS, although documents refer to the cargo as explosives, paperwork at the arrival site indicates that they were, in fact, munitions. Similar patterns were also detected by the Royal United Services Institute, a British think tank that uses satellite imagery to monitor movements between North Korea and Russia. It found 27 shipments between the North Korean port of Dajin and the 2 Russian ports in roughly the same period, estimating that thousands of containers had been moved. Addressing concerns on military cooperation between Pyongyang and Moscow, South Korea's National Security Advisor Chang Ho-jin said Russia's provision of precision weapons to North Korea would leave no line for Seoul's aid to Ukraine. He emphasized that South Korea's decision on whether to provide weapons to Ukraine depends on Russia, apparently hinting that Seoul would consider delivering lethal weapons to Kyiv if Russia crosses the line. Meanwhile, Russia accused Ukraine of drone and missile attacks in a city in Russian-occupied Crimea. Russian authorities claimed Sunday that at least 3 people were killed, including 2 children, and over 100 were wounded. It said the deadly attack launched by Ukraine involved 5 U.S.-made long-range ATACMS missiles. This comes after the Biden administration in May gave Ukraine permission to use American weapons to strike targets inside Russia. Bae Eun-ji, Arirang News.